I got shingles, not a lot of mingle. I got shingles, I'm not a lot of mingle. I got shing, not a lot of ming. I got shing, not a lot of ming. I got shingles, not a lot of mingle. What's up, Sassperallas? It's your girl Sassy J, and I am back with another video. Yes, guys, I know it's been a minute since I've posted a video, but if you have been following my community posts, then you would know that the girl is not well, okay? Yes, guys, I am not well. I have been unwell for the last probably 10-11 days, unfortunately. Yes, guys. Trust me, it's been a drama. It's been the worst week of my life. But before I get into it and tell you all about the dramatic and stressful week that I've had, I'm just going to ask you guys just to go ahead and to give me the thumbs up, guys. Please, please, please. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video, okay? Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, guys, let me just put it out there that there might be times where I might have to take some sip of water throughout this video because my throat is just so dry. I kid you not. And I've been coughing a lot, but I'm going to try my best not to cough through this video. So bear with me. But if I do, guys, come on, give the girl a break, okay? But anyways, guys, do you remember my shingles videos last year? If you don't remember it, just look up here, guys. Just look up here. I'm gonna put it up here, right? Because I don't plan to go into the whole explanation of, in-depth explanation of what shingles is, because I already did that already, guys. So if you really want to know those information about what causes shingles, the effect of shingles, and all of that, and the herpes zoster virus, guys, then please go and watch my video, my I Have Shingles video that I posted last year. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to give you a quick explanation of what shingles is, right? I know a lot of people know what chickenpox is, but they don't know. When you say shingles, they're like, what's shingles? Yes, guys, shingles is not sexually transmitted. I remember saying this to you guys last year. I'm just gonna put it out there because I ain't got nothing like that, okay? I'm just saying, sorry, guys. So yeah, shingles is not sexually transmitted, okay? Let's just leave it at that, all right? But anyways, guys, so shingles is caused from the herpes zoster virus. And when I say herpes, no, I'm not talking about this herpes simplex virus, because we're not talking about the genital herpes, guys. This I know it says herpes, but it's not the genital herpes, okay? We ain't about that life, okay? Just putting that out there. We're talking about the herpes zoster virus, which is the virus that causes chickenpox. Like I said, most of us know what chickenpox is, but we don't know what shingles is. So basically, you cannot have shingles. You cannot get shingles if you haven't already gotten the chickenpox. Okay, so what happens is when you catch chickenpox, the virus that causes the chickenpox does not leave the body. It lays dormant in the body, in the nervous tissue, right next to the spinal cord. Now, there's different reasons or different ways that this virus can reactivate itself, and it depends on the situation. So it mostly comes back when you have a weakened immune system. So it could be that you've got, cancer. You could be that you've recently been on chemo, or any illness at all, or just stress. Long-term stress can cause it, because remember, stress weakens your immune system. In my case, unfortunately, it's caused by stress. Okay, so basically I had a very bad altercation with somebody, and it was a very stressful one. It was a very stressful one because I felt like I could not resolve it. I felt like I wasn't going anywhere, and I felt fed up. I felt overwhelmed, and in the moment when it was happening, I was able to walk away from the situation. However, no matter how hard you try and you think that, I'm not going to let this bother me, subconsciously, stress has a way of doing things, okay? So by the time I got home, guys, on last Tuesday, I realized that I was having like a tingling, burning sensation in the back of my leg. Now, this was a sensation that I was already familiar with, because the only time I've ever felt this was when I caught shingles the very first time last year. Last year, exactly this time, on the same leg, right? I caught shingles in the same spot, literally where the old scar was. That's where I got the shingles. The exact same place, guys. I kid you not. I kid you not. So guys, I felt it, my left leg, and I was just like, I know the sensation. I remember saying to Z Miller, like, listen, I think I'm getting shingles. So she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yep, I remember this sensation. I've never actually felt this any other time apart from when I was having shingles the first time. And you know what? I kept watching it and I took pictures. So keep an eye on the screen. I will show you different stages of the shingles from when I first took the first picture of it until probably what it looks like now. It's at the stage where it's drying up now, which is quite good. So I don't think it's as contagious because it's not weeping. When it's weeping or leaking is when it's at its most contagious. And guys, like I said, you cannot catch shingles from a person. You can't catch shingles from a person. However, if you've never had chickenpox before and you've come in contact with somebody that's got shingles, then you can catch chickenpox and not shingles. Okay, let me just put that out there. But yes, guys, it's been a very, very tough week. So on Tuesday was when I first noticed it. Wednesday, I was just like, you know what? I'm sure this is shingles. And I called the doctor. I booked an appointment for Thursday. When I got into work, I remember my friend saying to me, you sure it's shingles? I was like, yeah, it's shingles. I took a picture and I sent it to her, and I'll show you the picture here. She said to me, that doesn't look like shingles. But at the time, it wasn't really there yet. It wasn't like, it's funny, like I know what was going on because I know the stages and the step because I was familiar with it from last year. Last year it took me by surprise. This year I knew it and I felt it. So she was like, I don't think this is shingles. I was like, yes, it is. This is how it feels and this is what it looks like, even though you probably can't see anything, guys. The picture is here. You probably can't see anything, but this is shingles, right? So I booked the appointment for the Thursday morning, went into work, and the first thing I did, I kid you not, usually I wear a dress to work with my tights, and obviously when you wear the tights, it's sticking onto you, right? So I was just like, okay, I could not wear it because I knew that was gonna irritate the shingles, so I wore leggings. And as soon as I got to work and I saw her, because she's worked in the pharmacy, I kid you not, guys, I literally dropped my leggings. I was just like, let me show it to you. And I dropped my leggings. I dropped I dropped my leggings and I flashed her. Yes, I did, and I have no regrets. I flashed the hell out of her. I did. I so did. I flashed and she looked and she's like, oh yeah, this is shingles. And I was like, see, I told you. But and you know the worst thing about this, guys, even though I knew it was shingles, it was developing so quickly. It went from not seeing anything this minute to like 2 hours down the line, it was just boom in your face. So I spoke to the doctor on Thursday, and then for the whole day I just kept thinking, oh my god, I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. So I was just like, okay, this is not going to be good. So I knew like by the following morning it would be uncontrollable, the pain that I was feeling. On the Friday I got up and I was like, I could not go to work. I was in so much pain, and I looked at my leg and I realized what it looks like. And I kid you not, this is what it looked like on the Friday. So you've just seen the picture of what it looked like on Thursday, and this is how bad it looked like on the Friday. And it was painful. And I remember saying to Zeman, this is more painful than what I remember it to be. So at that moment, I'm thinking, okay, so this is not good. I kept watching it. By time Friday night, I was just like taking pictures, and I looked at it and I was just like, okay, now this is looking a bit different. And it started to have this red, red kind of circle around it, and it started to expand, and it was very hot and it got really hard, and I was just like, there's something not right with this. There's something not right. I kept thinking there's something not right, and the pain was so intense. So on Saturday I decided to take a picture of it, and guys, this is the picture that I've taken, and you will see where the round areas, and that is basically where the infection is started to get infected. So started with shingles, now the shingles has caused an infection in my leg, so I'm just like double whammy, right? So I was just like, okay, so I called up the 111 because it's a Saturday, you can't really get through to your GP. So I had to call up the urgent care, and then they passed me on to a doctor, and I had to do like a video call with the doctor to show him what it looked like. And he was just like, yeah, this is infected, so we need to get you on antibiotics. Bear in mind, guys, for the antiviral drug that they gave me, right, to take for the shingles, guys, I'll put the name there. I had to take 5 of these massive pills, like 5 of these massive tablets, right? 5 times a day. 5 times a day. I kid you not. Anyone that knows me know how much I hate taking pills. Like it's like it's like a nightmare for me. And I had to take one 5 times a day. And I kid you not, they were probably like this size from here to here. They're like so big, right? But I had to. If I don't take them, the virus could get worse, and shingles can be very harmful. It's not treated properly, okay? So I was just like, okay. So I had the shingles. Now I've got the infected leg from the shingle, guys. And then they say to me, okay, now you got to get antibiotics. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. When I got the antibiotics, now I'm told, okay, so you need to take the antibiotics one every 6 hours. Now, it's bad enough I'm taking 5 tablets a day, right? 5 tablets. Plus, I take metformin because I'm not diabetic, but I take metformin for my PCOS, guys, and my insulin resistance, okay? So I have to take that. Plus, I take another tablet. So I'm just like, there's so many. I felt like I was losing it. And plus the pain, guys, the pain was so intense that I had to keep taking painkillers every 4 to 5 hours. Every time I felt like it was wearing off, I had to keep taking it because the pain was just out of this world. Out of this world. So guys, I started to take the antibiotics, right? And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna feel better soon. Once it starts to work, things gonna be good, and this pain will kind of like ease up, because obviously the pain that I was feeling probably was even more intense because of the infection that was growing in my leg. And guys, I kid you not, they said to me, expect flu-like symptoms, because you can get that from the shingles, but you can also get that with the infection. And guys, on Sunday, I started to feel like I was having the flu. And I was just like, okay, they say flu-like symptoms. I get it. I'm expecting it. I was just like, this is fine. On Sunday night, I was just like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was just like, this is really hard. And I was so hot, guys. Like, I keep getting this hot and cold. The fever, I literally was dripping. I was dripping. I could literally go like this, and there's like water on my hand, on my neck, literally under my clothes. You could see where the sweat from the heat that was coming from my body was coming through my clothes. It was that bad. And I started to think to myself, no, this can't be normal. This cannot be normal. And then I started to cough, guys. And I was just like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. So I called up 111 again. So when I spoke to 111, they passed me on to a nurse. They got a nurse to call me back. I spoke to the nurse, told her about my symptoms, la da da da. Then she said to me, you know what, you definitely need to speak to a doctor, or probably come into one of the centers. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I was waiting for the doctor. When the nurse called me, it was quite late in the evening anyway. So when I was there waiting for the doctor, I never actually got the call back. And I wasn't expecting, to be honest, because I spoke to the nurse probably about 10 o'clock. So I was thinking, when is the doctor going to be able to call me back? You know what I mean? But anyways, I kind of thought to myself, I'll get through it. I'll get through it. So on the Monday, I was just like, guys, I felt it, the same thing. I woke up the same thing, the flu-like symptoms. I'm just so hot. The fever is like, literally I could feel the heat coming off my body. The coughing was even worse, guys, and I was feeling the pain. Like, even if I moved, I couldn't actually sleep on my back or my side. When I was on my side, I felt like my lungs were being crushed in. That's what I felt like. And when I called the doctor on Monday, my doctor's surgery, they said to me, like, I was so scared. I kid you not, I was so scared. Before I called the doctor, I took a COVID test. Right, so I keep lateral flow tests at my home, right? So I did a lateral flow test, I think Sunday night, and it was negative. I did a lateral flow test Monday morning, and it was negative. So when I called the doctor, she said to me, okay, well, have you done a COVID test? So I said to her, I have done a lateral flow test, but obviously I know that it's not 100% accurate. So she was like, maybe you should do a PCR test. Now that's the one that you can do a home one, or you can do a drive-through. I don't drive, so obviously it will have to be a home one. So basically they send it to you, you take the test yourself, and you send it back to them. Okay. So I was just saying, when she said to me, oh, you need to take the COVID test, I was just like, do you know what? In my mind, back in my mind, I'm like, I'm not going to take this COVID test. I don't have COVID. And I just won't let anyone tell me that I've got COVID, because I don't have COVID, because I've tested. That's me just being stubborn. That's just me being stubborn. I tell you not. I kid you not. Right? So I was like, I'm not gonna do it. But I took other advice from her, taking the painkillers and all this, and I continued to take like Lemsip and stuff to help with the flu-like symptoms. But then, guys, Tuesday, it got worse. The chest pain got worse. It got worse to the point where I was just like, oh my God. The chest pain, the back pain, it was just, I could not keep the pain any longer, to the point where not only was I feeling pain, my voice, I was having problems with my voice. I lost my voice as well. And it was just frustrating me. I felt really stressed. I felt overwhelmed because I felt like I was going through all of this. And do you know what I mean? I was just like, why did I allow myself to get this stress? Why am I allowing stress to get to me to a point where it's breaking down my body? And I think naturally in that situation, you shouldn't actually be stressed. You shouldn't really be thinking about it from a stressful point. But I was getting more and more stressed because I've never felt this unwell before. I've never had a chain of different things happen to me like this. And it was like a domino effect. So it started with shingles, and then shingles, and you go boop to the infection, and then you go to the chest infection, and then boop, potential COVID. And it was just too much for me. I just felt so overwhelmed. But guys, I did the COVID test, PCR testing. I ordered it in the end, did it. It came back negative today. I got the results today. It was negative. So as much as I didn't want to take the COVID test, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't want to take it. But like, when I realized that the coughing was getting worse, and I realized I was struggling to breathe, and I just realized this, I cannot get, even now, I cannot get, it's feel like there's this heaviness on my chest, and no matter how much I cough, there's nothing coming up. But the bright side of doing a test is that I know I'm not COVID positive. So I don't have COVID, which basically just puts me back to square one, to where the doctor was originally saying that it was a chest infection. So that's what my week has been like, guys. I kid you not, that's what my week has been like. So I was having a stressful week before the shingles, but then when the shingles hit, the leg infection, the chest infection, the potential COVID scare, guys, the fever, everything, the breathing problem, like everything. Like when I say, sometimes when I get up, I feel like, even this morning, I feel like, okay, um, I feel a little bit better. And the first time I felt like that, I think it was on Friday. So when I woke up Friday morning, I felt like I was getting better. I felt like, okay, I feel ill, but not as ill as I was feeling. So I was just like, okay, there's progress. But as the day went by and we got to like Friday night, it got really, really worse. And the breathing problem started again. And then the feeling on my chest and the cough and everything. And the same thing again Saturday morning. Like this morning, I woke up, the same thing. I felt like that. I felt like, okay, maybe I'm getting better. But then as the day goes by, it got worse again. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's been over a week now, and I still feel unwell in my body. I still feel like I'm going through this thing that I don't really want to go through. But you know what? I just told myself, whatever happens, I need to make sure that I do not allow myself to get stressed, because it was the stress that got me into the situation in the first place. And guys, I would recommend and I would encourage every single person. Let me tell you, see, stress is serious, and we have to be careful when it comes to stress, because that can kill you. It will break down your body, it will break you down mentally, it will destroy you. Trust me. So guys, please, like, when you find yourself in a situation, just try your best to keep calm. Try your best to do something that will take your mind off it, that will kind of help to relax you, to calm you down, to keep you from being stressed. Do something that you enjoy. Spend time with the people that you want to spend time with, people that you love and you care about. Anything to stop you from going into that downward spiral, because stress is so dangerous. I kid you not. And I know what I'm like, guys, because I make joke of things, because I was talking to my friend earlier, and I was just like, don't worry, what don't kill you make you stronger, or it gives you shingles. So that's my new thing. Like, if it doesn't kill you, makes you stronger, or it gives you shingles, because that's what it did to me, you know. But guys, we just have to just make sure that we take ourselves from any stressful situations and don't let it get the best of us. But that's been my week, guys. I hope you guys have had a better week than I've had, and I really hope that I will just feel better as time goes by. And I just want to take the time as well just to say a massive thank you to you guys for all the well wishes that you guys have sent my way. I appreciate it. It's been very encouraging. It's kind of nice to see when you know you're going through something, and you kind of, when you see stuff like that, make you feel like, okay, you're not going through it on your own. So I really appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the support. Yes, your girl will be back to her normal self, 100% better soon. Just give me a minute, okay? I'm probably like 45% there right now, okay? But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for listening to my horrendous week. for listening to me going on about my crazy, stressful, dramatic, everything that is bad week. Okay, I appreciate you guys, and like I said, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. But for now, guys, I am gonna leave y'all and see y'all in my next video. But for now, keep it sassy licious.